If you don't know who Rihanna is, it's safe to say that you've been living under a rock for the last 15 years. Her first single, Ponder Replay, hit the music charts in 2005, and we've been hooked on her ever since. Can you blame us? She sold over 250 million records worldwide, won a whopping 9 Grammys, and believe it or not, the list keeps going. Despite the growing success of her career, it seems as though her love life hasn't done as well over the last few years. Although, a little birdie just told us that one of Rihanna's oldest friends may have been brave enough to take their relationship to the next level, and we want to share everything with you. Maybe this time Rihanna has found love in a place that isn't so hopeless. See what we did there? Wink wink. Since Rihanna might be getting a new bae, we figured we'd have a look at some of her previous romantic flings and why they didn't seem to work out. Maybe APRocky can learn from the mistakes of others and get an idea of what it really takes to win Riri's heart. She's become a powerful business mogul in the fashion and beauty world after the launch of her own brand Fenty. Her influence truly has no bounds. This would make Rihanna all-powerful in everything that she does. Feeling a little intimidated? Don't worry, so are we. But before we get into all the nitty-gritty of Riri's romantic past and present, please make sure to subscribe to Rumour Juice so you can stay up to date with all the latest celebrity news. Christmas is just around the corner, and you don't want to be the only one out of the news loop at the family reunion. Rihanna's romantic life has been anything but uneventful. She's been involved with some of the creme de la creme of Hollywood, and we can't help but feel a little envious. However, not all of these relationships have treated Rihanna like the queen that she is. She's always been clear on the type of man that she wanted to date.
I'm not looking for a man. Let's start there.
The star told Ellen in an interview in 2011, "I like them to be sure of themselves and know that you're the man and I'm the lady. The only way for us to make this work is if we play our roles." It shouldn't come as news to you that she dated Chris Brown between 2007 and 2013. She was just 19 when the pair confirmed their relationship, and her career in the music industry had just begun to take off. In February of 2009, news of Chris Brown's physical assault on Rihanna on the night of the Grammy Awards practically broke the internet. Photographs of Rihanna's bruised and battered face spread like wildfire, and people demanded an explanation.
You start lying to yourself. The minute the physical wounds go away, you want this thing to go away. This is a memory you don't want to have ever again.
Chris was sent to 5 years of probation, 6 months of community service, and 1 year of compulsory domestic violence counseling. Some people have said that he got off a little easy. What do you think? However, the pair got back together briefly in 2012.
I didn't want people to think that that's the kind of person I fell in love with that person. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing that that's the type of person that I fell in love with. So far in love, so unconditional that I went back.
In an interview with Vanity Fair, Rihanna confessed that she thought she could change him.
I think he was the love of my life. He was the first love. And I see that he loved me the same way.
When interviewed about the assault in 2015, Rihanna said, "If you put up with it, maybe you were agreeing that you deserve this. And that's when I finally had to say, uh-oh, I was stupid thinking I was built for this. Sometimes you just have to walk away." Her fans were relieved that she came to the conclusion on her own and walked away. It's an example for other women out there who might be going through something similar. Rihanna shows us that, although it may be difficult, it's better to walk away, and we couldn't agree more. Moving on to the less complex parts of Rihanna's dating history, in a 2009 interview with Playboy, actor Shia LaBeouf, known for his roles in Honey Boy and The Transformers, said that he went on a date with Riri. He received a message from her while filming a sword-fighting scene and said, "Can this be my life?" We totally get you, Shia. We'd love to receive casual messages from Rihanna too. He went on to say that they just went on one date and nothing happened after that. The spark wasn't there. We weren't passionate about each other in that way, so we remained friends. Maybe Riri didn't share the same passion for sword fighting. Alright, is everyone ready for the next guy who dated Rihanna? In 2015, she spent Valentine's Day with none other than acting legend Leonardo DiCaprio. Who's writhing with jealousy right now? We are. Although it seems that neither of them were looking for a serious relationship at the time, so nothing came out of the romantic evening. However, in 2016, they were reunited at a nightclub in Paris and then again at Coachella. We're not sure about you, but we're busy imagining how beautiful their babies would be. We guess it was just never meant to be. Maybe the setting should be more romantic than the Coachella Desert Festival. Of course, we can't forget about the legendary rapper, singer, and songwriter Drake. Everyone remembers the cringeworthy moment the rapper leaned in to kiss Rihanna at the 2016 MTV Music Awards, and she turned her face away from him. This resulted in an awkward kiss on the neck. This left the audience heartsore for Drake, considering the heartfelt speech he'd made about Rihanna before handing over her award. In his speech, Drake called Rihanna one of his best friends and confessed he had been in love with her since he was 22 years old. This would totally make any of us swoon. However, when asked about how she felt about his speech, Rihanna had this to say. Wading through that speech was probably the most uncomfortable part. I don't like too many compliments. I don't like to be put on blast. Ouch, poor Drake. She added, we don't have a friendship now, but we're not enemies either. It is what it is. We can't help but feel a little disappointed, but we think there's a lesson to learn here. If you want to get Rihanna's attention, PDA is not the way to go, folks. The singer's most recent long-term relationship was with Hassan Jameel, businessman and billionaire. Yes, that's right, billionaire. The pair were together from 2017 until the beginning of 2020. Sources said that he was a serious guy, which made him completely opposite to Rihanna's fun and wild personality. According to a source, their lives were too different and they simply weren't suited for one another, which made it difficult to make time to spend together.
I do put a lot into my job. Most of my time, if not all of it.
Many celebrities have said that balancing both work and personal life is a lot trickier than they think. In one of the rarer and more personal conversations with Interview magazine, the singer said, "It's only the last couple of years that I started to realize that you need to make time for yourself because your mental health depends on it." Although it was never confirmed why the couple split, we can gather that it was perhaps personal differences. So, having the same set of goals and expectations is clearly a must if you want things to work out with our girl Riri. Alright, we know you're just dying to know all about Rihanna and ASAP. Okay, are you ready? The singer was spotted with none other than the rapper APRocky for dinner at the Beatrice Inn in New York City. Now, we know that there have been whispers amongst the crowd since the beginning of this year, and now it's finally more than just a whisper. They were also spotted on a romantic winter stroll on the city streets, wrapped up in warm, snuggly jackets and the conventional COVID mask. But we can tell you one thing, there's no masking this romance. In July this year, she launched her Fenty Skin campaign, and ASAP was one of the prominent features. The pair were interviewed together for Vogue and GQ magazine, and not only were they practically oozing with chemistry, they were also comfortable with one another, which is a testament to their long friendship. The two also walked the Fashion Awards in London last year, both looking flawlessly dressed. There is one teeny tiny thing that we think should be flagged here, and that's that ASAP spent most of July 2019 behind bars in Sweden after being found guilty of assault. Rocky claimed to be acting in self-defense against two men who had been following him and two of his friends. After 2 weeks in prison, former American President Donald Trump got involved, making an effort to have Rocky released. The court ruled that there wasn't enough evidence to prove self-defense, and the rapper was given a suspended sentence. This means that as long as APRocky and the two other men found guilty are not involved in any more criminal activity during a 2-year probation period, they will avoid going to prison. He shared in an Instagram post that he was disappointed with the verdict, but continued to thank his fans for their support. Let's hope this is his last rumble with the law. It looks like ASAP has a lot to learn when it comes to dating Rihanna. She's made it pretty clear that she doesn't take any nonsense, so he better be on his best behavior. Hopefully their long friendship is a great foundation for something a little more on the romantic side. All we want is a happy ending. Is that too much to ask? What do you think about Rihanna's relationship with APRocky? Do you think they're a match made in heaven, or maybe there was someone else you imagined she'd be with? We want to know what you think. After all, we do all of this for you. Leave your comments down below. We always love reading what you have to say. Until next time. As always, we are eager to see your opinion in the comment section below. And do tell us which topic we should cover next. Behind the scenes dramas of your favorite shows? Why did this seemingly perfect couple break up? How come this Hollywood hottie is still alone? Who holds the title of the most fan-friendly celebrity? Make your voice heard, and we at Rumour Juice will make sure you are never bored. Subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to tell your friends how cool we are.